Part 2. Found Google. Alright, but it's just so much. Anyway, so this job, serving job. One serving job to the next. Some have their good parts, some have their bad parts. This one in particular has this weird thing. So when you close, they only have one vacuum and 8 people are supposed to use it. And it takes like 2 hours for you to get your hands on it. Maybe not that long, but it's pretty long. So we closed at midnight. I didn't get the vacuum until 1:20. So I'm at Goodwill right now, and I'm gonna buy my own fucking vacuum because to me it just seems completely ludicrous that I have to like sit around for like an hour after I'm done working, right? Like everything else is done. And now I'm waiting for me to vacuum like maybe 10 square feet of carpet. And you bring this up to those in charge, and they make it seem like you are the one that's irrational and you are the one that's making it this big deal. Gaslighting. This is fucking insanity. It's absolute insanity. So I'm just nah. Fuck. I don't know. I'm really at a loss right now. Well, things aren't great. I know for a lot of men, a lot of people, it's a lot worse. I was just thinking about, I was like, I could be paying some bitch alimony. I could still be married. I could be paying child support. I could, just a lot of things. Count my blessings. Look at me feeling better. Last night, this lady attacked me. Yes. Physically. I know I'm a man, so it doesn't really matter that much, but she snatched a ticket out of my hand, scratched my finger. I guess I'm just trying to look at it now, because I'm just like, you know, how barbaric. I don't know, she's trying to all these words, trying to gaslight me. Just, I mean, it was just incessant rambling and fucking just. Well, what'd you say? I don't know. I wasn't fucking listening to it. That's the point. They try to, they use all these words and all this shit to where you try to like latch on and like try to make sense of it. And they know, and that's their technique, because then they confuse you with it. And then that's how they get the upper hand. But if you just stay reserved, don't listen to it, and more read their body language, more read, read between the lines. And she was trying to get the upper hand in the situation. All because she didn't tip or whatever. But, like, they didn't leave the ticket behind. So I just went over, I was like, hey, y'all. Because they were still in the front of the restaurant. I was like, hey, y'all. Or they were there in the lobby, whatever, excuse me. And I was like, y'all didn't leave your tickets. And then one lady, after she had something to say, she ended up forfeiting it. But this other one, the one that scratched me, she went on this rant and was just putting on a show for her friends. I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I stay pretty cool, calm, collected throughout the whole thing. I pick and choose my battles. I'm not going to, become engaged with everyone just because they want it. You know what I mean? And I think that was pissing her off, and that's why she resorted to, like, snatching the thing out of my hand. Because, like, after her and all that, I was just like, Anyway, so can you sign this? I think that just, it put her over the edge. So where she felt like, she had to physically assault me. But even then, I'm like, Again, because it was just a scratch. But, I don't know. Play the what if game about if it, escalated further. I don't know if she slapped me or pulled a knife on me. I don't know. What's your opinion, America? At what point do I have the right to defend myself? You let me know down in the comments. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, my point was just like, because I just think back on like what they're going through. It's kind of hard to do it in the moment to empathize, but you just sit there and you just go, damn, someone really hurt you. Like to feel the need to do that. The trauma they haven't probably processed, and that's what's driving them in their day-to-day interactions. And their friends are a reflection of them, so of course they reinforce it, and so on and so forth. So it truly is better not to engage. Unless it's life-threatening. I think that's what it is. If it's not life-threatening. So if like a woman like were to scratch or punch or whatever, I think I could just take it. Or, I don't know, if she's trying to dig out my eyeball or something. Yeah. I think I'd have to put a stop to that. Because it's like, I don't know, you could break my arm. It's like, alright, that could heal. But like, you dig out my eye? Oh my god. I'm not going through the rest of my life without my eye. I'm gonna fight back at that point. I think that's appropriate. Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Insanity. So what? Yeah, so I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think, like, how do I contact my aunt? And I just want to be like, yeah, because I don't want it to be awkward, but I feel like she's already, like, because she's one of the people that have talked, she's one of those people that will talk behind your back and say all these nasty things and lies and, all these narratives. So it's like, I don't know if it's wiser to, just, I don't really know how to approach it. And there's no one I can really talk to about it. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. All in all, I don't know what to do. Like, I moved down here because I just want to be left the fuck alone. I'm done. For the most part, it's working. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, excuse me. I gotta count my blessings. Well, it's not perfect right now, but fucking better in Washington, that's for sure. And jeez, what else am I thinking? Fucking Ari. I can't believe that's still a subject or topic at this point. I don't know, because I think I was getting something out of it. Like, there was an exchange. I don't know, because, like, as a guy, like, I don't know, like, you listen to Tom Likas and he's, like, just pumping and dumping. As corny as it sounds, I don't believe in that. So, I sound like a pussy bitch. That's fine. I don't mind a little exchange, you know what I mean? Like, but I gotta get something out of it. You know? I don't mind, her fucking, bitching about her day or whatever, but like, when it's strictly just over the phone, and I'm not getting any, play out of it. It's like, I don't want to fucking hear about it. I don't give a fuck. It's not worth it to me. Is that bad? Probably. Oh, because I know there's probably a lot of guys. Because it's funny, because like in Tom, like it's like in the extremity on both sides that are extreme. One side's like, no, all women, you should listen to them and let them shit on you and pay for everything and hold doors open and simp for them. And I'm like, fuck that. But then also when it's like fucking just pump him and dump him and treat him like trash, I'm like, fuck that too. Like, that's not right either. So I'm in the middle. Like, I have my own, feelings or thoughts about doing things, because I think on both ends, it's like you have to be hurt to do both. You have to be emotionally damaged to participate in either one of those extremities. But like, I feel like with my meeting in the middle, I think that's the healthiest way to go about it. But it's just not favored, and it's not a popular opinion. A lot of people actually get very upset with you, just like most anything else, really. So, what do you do? Life's crazy. Sometimes I think I'm 33 years old. I'm just like so good. Like, I'm just that much closer to a natural death. Like, I used to be suicidal because I used to think I have how much more of this life? Way too much. Fuck that. I'm out. And now I'm like, I've lived too long. I'm like, all right, now I gotta see it through to the end. I'm too deeply invested. I think life does get better as you get older. God, those younger years are fucking... No way in hell would I want to go back. No way in hell. No, So, where it stands right now, and I hope future Nick, you see this, and I really hope it comes to fruition. I think it's safe to say a year from today. Today's what? April 24th? Yeah. I want my bike paid off. I want my piece of land. And I just want to be even further secluded. That's what I want. Just leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me the fuck alone. It sucks. But I just need that retreat is what it is. I don't have that retreat right now. Like no matter where I go, what I do, whether when I was married or even when I was in jail, here, wherever, like there's nowhere I can go just to escape people. And I really need that. I haven't had that since fuck, I don't know if ever really, because like even when I think back, like the best case or the best example I have is when I had my own place in Seattle. But even then, I was working at the apartment complex that I was living at, and or I was living at the apartment complex I was working at. But even then, like the maintenance guys would just randomly show up. Hey, I mean, coworkers, you know, hey, what's up, or whatever. Like it wasn't like the worst. I mean, that rarely happened, but the possibility of it always happening. I'm not trying to say like I'm trying to completely eliminate, you know, people, but I don't know. I think if you got a little piece of land, I'm just trying to minimize it, so that way I have that escape, and then I can go into the city and go participate and go do whatever and blah blah blah. I think it would give me that a place to recharge, so I could adequately participate in society, you know, when I need to. Because right now I feel like it's just a constant grind. And even when I go home to sleep, it's better. It's a pretty chill place. I really have minimal complaints. But like this thing it's just not adequate enough. It's just not mine. You know, it's so what do I do? Well, like I said, I'm hoping a year from today I have all that. A year from today. So right now I'm working this job. My primary focus is to pay up my bike. That way it's just done. I don't have to think about another thing I don't know if I mentioned, I'm really looking to achieve financial freedom. I'm really looking, like I said, this is paid off. I have like no debts, no restitution. I have none of that. So literally I just owe like $3,070 on my bike as of today. And yeah, I just want that fucker paid off. I want that fucker paid off. And then once that's paid off, then I have a couple modes of transportation, and then I could buy like, no, I'm thinking about like setting up the land, like a little carport or something. I don't know exactly. Probably should plan a little better. But it's crazy, cause like I talked to this Ari chick, and she's trying to like, well, I want to get married and I want to have kids, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, have fun with that. You should probably find someone to do that with. Fuck you, Nick. What? What makes you think I want to sign up for that? Okay, maybe I misled her for a little while. Okay, I'm no fucking angel. Let's get that straight. But it is my belief system. I do strongly believe that we could all be a little more rational. But these power games are just out of control. I don't know. I had to get it in. I had to. I got needs too, and when your needs aren't being met, you know, when you try to do the right thing, well then you're like, I gotta compromise. I don't know. I guess that's what I just pick up on, people are used to doing things a certain way and it works for them, and then I just see through it. I'm like, fuck that, and then it makes them even more upset. But because I'm not caving to their will, if you would. Which is exactly how I feel. Yeah, well, a few examples here. So if I don't play ball, then it will become marginalized, and there's gonna be a nasty narrative set, and all these people are gonna have this, poor opinion of me because I refuse to engage with someone that just wants to fucking encapsulate me in their fucking emotional fucking drama. Blech. So what do? It's mentally taxing. Do I hang on to my mental well-being where I'm happy, or do I engage and hopefully I can make some connections? What do? I don't know. Time will tell. That's all I got. I'm tired. And I will upload this. Thanks for listening.